What is a minor inconvenience that instantly pisses you off? Ads that try to hide the X button by putting something white where the button is. When I go to a web page but it doesn't load all at once, so when you go to click something the page shifts as other things load in and you end up clicking the wrong thing. People standing in doorways, especially people standing in groups having conversations in doorways. Get the hell out of the way already. People's lack of awareness of others really astounds me. When you bite your tongue or cheek while eating and then suddenly that one particular spot becomes like a magnet attracting your teeth to it and you keep biting it. When a ballpoint pen doesn't work when it clearly has ink in it. It has one job: stepping in something wet while walking in socks. Could be in the best of moods, then bam, day ruined. When the people walking in front of me are really slow, but also spread out so you can't walk past them. The incorrect autocorrect. Forgot password? Enters new password. New password cannot be the same as old password. Someone standing with their cart in the middle of the grocery aisle, making it impossible to squeeze past them either in front of or behind them. Do not start going into the elevator before people get out of the elevator. When the door opens, once they leave, you will have space to go in. Fucking idiots. Same goes for getting off of the train, bus, etc. Ads in the middle of videos. Ads that block the paragraph I just started reading. Ads that are made to look like normal content. Ads struggling to get clothes off for whatever reason. Makes me panic and see red. When I go to use the stapler at work and it's empty and it's just an unsatisfying empty click. When the cord from my headphones catches on something and they're yanked from my ears. Clothing getting caught on doorknobs. Infuriating. When someone steals my GD pen. It's on my keyboard for a reason. I'm looking at you, William. Standing in line at a retail store and someone carrying on a conversation with the cashier after they've checked out, basically holding up the next customer as dropping something, going to bend down to pick it up but miss it slightly. So minor but so infuriating. When I'm in a line and the people behind me get super close. When traffic lights don't match up and I get every red light after waiting at the previous one. When you miss a green light because someone is not paying attention. Being in line behind someone playing lottery at the gas station when I just want to pay for gas. When people pull out in front of me on the road when they were just at a full stop. I've never understood that logic. I'm going anywhere from 30-55 miles per hour and you're at a complete stop, decide to pull out in front of me? What if I didn't slow down? What if I were distracted? I'm sorry, but I could never put my safety in the hands of other people. Plus the amount of horrible accidents that happen from people doing this very thing. What gets me seething is when people do this just to hit the brakes or drive ridiculously slow. Proving I'm not a robot. Having to go back upstairs for something after you were just up there. People not using their blinker when changing lanes. Literally anything if it happens 15 minutes after I wake up. Ads that does not have mute or even sound level option. Parents WHO stop and chat in the fucking drop off line. Just thinking about it makes me go a little insane. Logging into a website, try passwords, incorrect password, reset password, you can't use an old password right here. Having to scroll through someone's entire life story to get to the recipe I wanted. People borrowing something and then losing it. Can you pass me my phone charger? I'm running low, I don't know where it is. Well, it was in your fucking hand and plugged into your phone 15 minutes ago, Rebecca, so go find it. Bad UI UX. Things that could be done in fewer steps but somehow became unnecessarily complicated. When people do whatever possible not to miss their turn. Like you can either plan your time better if you're running late or turn around down the road. When couples randomly call their partners and put them on speakerphone while dining out or driving. When I signal to change lanes and the person in that lane accelerates, preventing me from changing lanes. Nothing else has ever made me rage in the car. But that does it every time. When people out on a hiking trail are blasting their music through a portable speaker. I came out to nature to enjoy nature, not your latest banger. Shit is just selfish. Wear headphones. When you're in the grocery store and people park their cart in the middle of the aisle, making it impossible to go around them. People not replacing toilet rolls, especially when you are bursting to go. Biting the inside of my cheek. If it breaks the membrane, it's a 99 guarantee I'll have a canker sore there in a few days. When you're about to click on something online, but the page jumps last second and you click on something else. Online recipes that are 75 uninteresting ramblings about the cook's life and experiences, 20 ads, and then finally at the bottom of the page you get the ingredient lists. Also bonus hate if they put in a bullet point list halfway through to get you to stop scrolling thinking you've reached the ingredient list. Plastic packaging that's hard to open. People listening to videos without earbuds with the volume on loud in public. Please come inside to pay the cashier. Hitting my bony ass hip on something. When you go to pick up takeout, sometimes it's late. That's not a problem. But when it turns out that, oops, my bag was the one sitting under the heat lamp this whole time while I was waiting, I get a bit Karen in me. No manager demanded, but but pissed for sure. Not being to find the plug holes in the dark. Getting my feet wet or wet socks. Shirt getting nabbed on anything. Traffic. When someone, usually a parent, reminds me to do something that I was just about to do anyway. The person behind you in line at the grocery store that rushes to be first with the checker that just opened. Fucking USB. Never connects the first time. Wind. Anything over 5 miles per hour instantly pisses me off if I am outside. When I make the mistake of letting someone cross in front of me in a parking lot and instead of going straight across they go diagonal for 5 blocks to the row where they parked. Get your sack of doorknobs looking ass out of the fucking way. When you go into a different room with the vacuum and you get through almost all of it, but run out of cord length near a corner, so you have to turn it off. Walk all the way back to the other room to unplug it and bring it back to plug it in for 2 feet of cord length. Express checkouts being manned by the slowest checker, thus negating the purpose. Waking up, walking into a room and forgetting what I was going to get. People not using their turn signal when I am trying to pull out or cross traffic. Especially when you see them coming from a distance and they're slowing down and you know they're gonna turn but the signal's not on, and then they turn. The entire fucking novels of texts in an online recipe. Let me make my goddamn banana bread in peace. A piece of food stuck in between my teeth. And there isn't a toothpick around. I get offended when the toilet paper is facing the wall. Realizing to go to Trader Joe's, I have to park in Trader Joe's parking lot. YouTube playing the same unskippable 30 seconds ad every 45 seconds of a 15-minute video. When you order Coke, but is Pepsi okay? I'm 6 feet 3 inches, so a shopping trip consists of me constantly reaching things for people. The toilet paper dispenser at my job dispenses 1 sheet at a time. Microwave dinners that have to be stirred. I'm unaware of a minor inconvenience that doesn't instantly piss me off. When the volume on an ad is way louder than the volume on the video you're watching. Absolutely infuriating when you've set a volume for a movie on a streaming service and there's an ad break that's just deafeningly loud. Or when a movie or show is poorly balanced between music and dialogue, so you can't hear a damn thing because you turned down the volume so as not to blow out your eardrums during a bit of the score. Spilling spices on the counter when cooking. When you pick the slow line. People who drive well below the posted speed limit. People who post white background pictures with black words on Reddit while I'm browsing at night. It's like scrolling past the sun. Someone chewing with their mouth open. Cannot fucking stand it. When I have to repeat myself 3 or more times. If it is someone close to me, I usually just say never mind because I hate repeating myself. Slow walkers on the sidewalk, especially when they are walking in unison with someone else. When you don't receive an authentication text so you click send again, it comes through but it doesn't work because it was the previous one, upside down face. When someone doesn't reset the timer on a microwave. Someone telling me to do something that I'm already doing. When you wait in the drive-thru for 30 minutes just for them to tell you it's cash only. Highway. People who enter a store and then stop and check their phones right at the entrance and block them entry. I want to bulldoze right through them. Other people in parking lots. Everyone seems to become dumb when they're in a lot. Slow drivers in the fast lane. Slow walkers, or people who abruptly stop in a busy walking path. Slow ass drivers. Like the ones that go 10 below the speed limit and shit. Get out of my way. Half of the shit people seem to do for TikToks these days. Setting up little scenes, pranks, staged shit, and dances in public. I know this is very old man yells at cloud of me. FedEx drivers that drive by my house, make no attempt at all to deliver, and mark the package as delivery attempted anyway. When my belt loop, headphones, or purse gets stuck on a door handle ruins my day instantly. Websites blocking the screen and asking you to accept cookies. When you tried putting on your charger but you always miss. When I miss my turn while driving, I'll rage over it. When I am trying to download something and accidentally click the advert with a huge download button next to the actual download button. Internet not working is beyond annoying. Flies. Sending an email with specific questions that don't get answered, which makes you have to send another email reiterating the same questions. People being late. Like I get it, but help pick up the slack you just missed. Stubbing my toe or bumping head. I'm tall. Bumping my head happens more often than it should.
I hope you all are doing well, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video. If you have something to say critically or otherwise, leave a comment. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to see more of it. I hope you all have wonderful and fulfilled lives.